Now what I want to read is something from something I was reading today. It was fascinating. It's from a lecture given back in 1934 in England. Now one can say, well, England in 1934 was in a far better moral position than it is today, and we could just but wish, in the moral sense, to go back to there. We might not have our iPads, but that's not everything. But it says here, okay, nobody, and this is who's this now? This is, what's his name? Father Flynn, who's given a series of lectures in the Summer School of Catholic Studies held at Cambridge, July to August 1935. And it's from this magazine, Christian Order.
Oh yes,
Christian Order. Let's put it for the camera. Anybody should subscribe to Christian Order who wants to get some good solid teaching. But this little gem says, Father Flynn says, nobody but the completely naturalistic exponent of the doctrine of free love will deny that widespread divorce is an evil. So widespread divorce is utterly evil. Even those who demand increased facilities and multiplied occasions of legal divorce do so on the plea of hard cases. That is, as a particular remedy for a particular evil. You can imagine, can't you? The husband's drunk, he beats his wife, he abuses the children, bang, 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 slaps them around, all that. That can be, these hard cases that always make bad law, as we say. Anyway, Father Flynn goes on. And these themselves, those who are exponents of more opportunity for legal divorce, these must be shocked at the increase in the number of divorces which has occurred in England since the passing of the Marriage Act 1857. In Convocation this year, 1934, this is the Anglican gathering, Convocation. In 1934, the Dean of Winchester quoted from a recently issued report these eloquent figures. This is in England. In 1871, the proportion of divorces to marriages was 1 in 11,045. That's astonishing, right? One divorce for every 11,045 marriages. Unbelievable. You can imagine that today.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Anyway, but by 1910, it had gone from 1 to 11,045 down to 1 in every 377. So that's a steep change in the ratio. In 1920, the proportion had jumped to 1 in 123, which meant that the proportion had trebled in 3 years. Last year, 1934, that is, it was 1 in 79.